Hey guys, Andrew here making this quick video to go over the Colombian Cupid website and for this blog post that I did in regards to my experience on the site. So first of all, when you get to the page, this is what you look at. And you can join for free either by filling out this quick little form here, or you can actually just join with Facebook. I'm just going to go ahead and go into my account that is a paid account. I've got the gold account, so it's got enough features to actually, talk to girls. I mean, the best thing about it is that you get to talk to girls right away. You don't have to match with them or anything like that. So let's go over the first part, which is the profile. So in order to edit your profile, obviously when you create your site or your own page, they're going to ask you to, put in, details about you. You're going to be able to upload a picture and all. But if you want to go in and really, deck it out, I guess, you go in here where it's at, you click on your picture here and you click on profile. Well, you can edit profile, photos, matches, but all this can be edited just by clicking on this first one here. So I go in there and then there's all these tabs here. So the first one that's opened here is the profile tab. And this is where you can really detail where you're from, birth date, everything from hair color to body art if you've got tattoos. And I suggest to fill this out as detailed as possible. Just the way that you would want a girl to fill hers out as detailed as possible, just because they're going to be, searching for guys as well, just like you're going to be searching for girls, and you appreciate when a girl actually fills out their thing complete. I know not all of them do, but when they do, it's great because you're able to, actually have an actual accurate representation. So, so there's that, and then you definitely want to write a little bit about yourself. Obviously, write it in Spanish. Don't use Google Translate. If anything, go on Facebook and one of the Colombia groups, one of the Medellin groups or whatever, and ask for, a translator and how much they charge. I mean, even if you've got to pay them $10 to do it, it's just way better to have it in Spanish, in well-written Spanish, instead of all in English, because the girl might not understand it. You're limiting your chances there. Okay, so that's that part. The match part is where you actually look for what you're looking for, right? You fill out what you're looking for here. So, I mean, the age ranges, you could just leave it blank to 99. So if you get a 99-year-old woman, that would be crazy. But I usually just put it from low to about like what my top age range. I mean, I'll even go as old as, I'm 36. I mean, I'll go as high as 40 just to see what's out there. And the specifics on logistics is here, and you can be really detailed as well as what you're looking for. Again, a lot of these girls don't fill out all their stuff on the site, so if you actually put this stuff here, you might be missing some girls because of the fact that they didn't fill it all out. So they just kind of left it blank because it's their first time on the dating site. They're kind of apprehensive to put all their detail in there. So as a test, you might want to just leave everything to the any option, right? Just to see what pops up. And then you can start kind of honing it. And you can always come back and do this anytime. So once you've got this done, in order to see your matches, you just click on this matches link here. And then it opens up your, your feed of matches, which is here. These are new, actually. So literally I can go in there. I'll show you what I do next, based on what I wrote in the blog post. Again, interests, you want to fill all this out, and you want to get these little green check marks. It's pretty self-explanatory. You get to the 100% by doing this last test, or this last step, which is the verification, where you have to send in a scanned copy of your ID. They obviously have a disclaimer, their security message. You could even email their team in case you're worried about security or whatever. But if you upload it and everything, you get a 100%. And then on your blog, see, notice none of these girls have a verified sticker. Let's see if I find anyone here. Not even one on my first matches. Let's see if anyone online has a verified sticker so that you can see what it looks like or what it would look like on yours. Yeah, none of these actually have it. I'm wondering if I look at my profile, view profile, if it has it there. No, I don't see it, but it is verified because it goes to 100%. So the girls see that, they see a little sticker or a badge that says verified, which adds a sense of security for them if they're going to meet you in person, right? Because, at least like the company has your details, your information. Okay, so that's setting up the profile. The next thing I'm going to show you is what I see when I first log in. When I first log in, I see this, and these are my recommended matches, which is basically the same thing as clicking here, although I don't get the same. I mean, they're recommended matches. I don't know where they're pulling this from exactly. I'm assuming that it's from matches, but if I go here, I just got another message from a girl on here. If I go here, it pulls different things. I think it's because these girls are actually online. One thing that I didn't mention in my blog post is that you can literally actually message them like this in this little chat thing, but I don't really like to do that because I find it kind of intrusive, and a lot of these girls are using the phone, so they might not even see the message. It's just better to actually message them via internal email or whatever. So for example, this girl, I find her attractive by just looking at this one picture. Then I'll look at her others. She's pretty young, but let's give it a try. So what I like to do is go to view profile, because then she gets an activity alert that someone viewed her profile, just like this. Someone viewed, like for example, like I do. I get a viewed profile activity. These girls have viewed my profile, and I know that they've seen it. So now she gets that message. If she's online, she's going to see it right away. And let's go back to her thing. Oops. Yeah. And then I'm going to send her a message. Well, first, let's see if she wrote anything. No answer. That's very typical. Look, she left everything as any. This doesn't mean... some people might think that this means that it might just be like a webcam girl or an adult service spam profile, but that's not the case. You got to remember, Colombia is new to online dating, so a lot of these girls, they hear about this site from a friend or whatever, and they set up their account, but they're apprehensive. They might even just be a little scared or shy to put all their information or even put information about them or what they're looking for. So, and that's okay. So let's go ahead and try to message her. And all right. Oh, I have written to her before. I said, "Hola, Helen." This was actually one of my tests that I did for the blog post, one of the 30. Notice that she did read it because this green button is showing. If she didn't read it, it would show a red button. So this obviously tells me that she read it and is just not interested. Obviously, because I'm probably too old. I'm 16 years older than her. I mean, that usually never stops me, but regardless, whatever the case, she wasn't interested. That's fine. I move on. Again, let's go back to what I see when I log on to the gold membership. I see all these girls here, but a lot of these are in different cities. Manizales, a lot are in Medellin, obviously because that's what I put in my match. But if I really want to get like quick responses, I just go to see who's online. And right now it's the middle of the day, so there's a lot of girls on. I find that the best times to get on to see the most amount of girls online immediately is the middle of the day, around lunchtime, because it's when they're not working, or in the evening, like around 6 o'clock. So now I see these are members online, so they're going to be from all over Colombia, like Bogota, Quibdó, and I like to just browse and check them out and see. It's actually kind of fun. Nothing there. Nothing there. Whoa. Let's check out Pamela. Definitely Kelly. She's kind of bigger for my taste. that looks like. So you could see that these girls know how to take pictures very well of themselves. Notice the camera angles, um, but in this one you can kind of see her actual size, which is fine. If I were interested in her, I would not show interest right away. I would go to her profile, read. I'm a very hardworking girl. I'm smart and uncomplicated or relaxed. She doesn't have anything as her preference other than the age range. And she's looking for sincerity, no lies, who likes me, and who takes care of me. Um, Again, I mean, the translations from English to Spanish, obviously culturally as well. A girl saying that she wants a guy that likes her, that and that takes care of her, doesn't necessarily translate to like, oh, I'm looking for a sugar daddy. It translates to, her emotional, needs, right? Um, so I would just hit here, Pamela. I would say, hello, Pamela. And I like to put it in English just because so that she knows right away. Since I don't look like I speak English, I look Colombian right away. She'll assume that if I put it in Spanish that I'm just another Colombian guy, but I'm not. Uh, uh, I'm writing, pero no has escrito mucho. Me gustaría conocer más de ti. So I wrote, how are you? I saw your picture and I thought you were very pretty. Um, I went to go read your profile, but there's not much written. I'd like to get to know you more, right? I find that these kind of longer and detailed, because I'm writing that she didn't write anything on there, so I obviously read it, get more responses. So I go ahead and send it. I don't think she's online right now because it is green, so she might be online now. But anyway, so once I do that, then I'll either go back here or to the matches sections to check out more girls. And this literally, it's a numbers game. So it's lunchtime right now. That's why I'm doing this here. But when I'm working, obviously I close this out. So I'll show you kind of a string of chat from like successful chats, I guess. For example, this one is going successfully. Oh, look, she just gave me her number. So it says, hello. And this one was obviously on a test. April 23rd was on a test of the short message, and it worked. We were talking about where you're from, what do you do. She's studying, blah blah blah, and then finally I wrote her a message yesterday, and then she wrote, I understand, because I told her that I don't really get into this into the page much because I'm working. So she sent me her WhatsApp number, which is great. So I'll go ahead and add her. So I'll be doing more videos to show you more examples as my experiments go on. Hope this helps. Thanks. Bye.